so far, we've created 14 million new jobs, more jobs in 3 years than any president's created in 4 years in history. We're investing in America, in jobs for American workers, built with American products.
Biden sounding almost Trumpian there. All that focus on American workers, gee, it almost sounds too good to be true. Because it is. New analysis is showing, get this, nearly 3 million migrants have joined the workforce since January 2020. And what about the native-born American employment? Well, it actually dropped by 121,000 during that same time frame. Joining us now, Stephen Miller, former senior advisor to President Trump, founder of America First Legal. Stephen, and to add insult to injury, Colorado is now floating a plan to hire non-citizens to serve as police officers and firefighters. Stephen, it's America last once again for these people.
Absolutely, Laura. And let's talk about something that very few people actually know about. In 2020, President Trump issued a travel ban on foreign workers, a 212F travel ban on foreign workers. So guest workers, green card-based employment workers, etc., saying that they couldn't come into the country and take jobs during the pandemic. He did this specifically knowing that companies would try to replace American workers with lower-cost foreign workers using the pandemic as a pretext. When Joe Biden came into office, what did he do? Not only did he open up the southern border completely, as we know, adding in 10+ million illegals, but he also canceled all of President Trump's economic travel bans to let in massive numbers of foreign workers, including foreign guest workers who earn wages far beneath what Americans earn. The result, as you have said, is that all of the jobs recovery since the pandemic, all of it, 100%, Laura, has gone to migrant laborers. There are fewer U.S.-born Americans working today than there were before the pandemic. So every time Biden talks about the economy, all of that is the employment of migrant workers.
And the sanctuary mayors in these cities have been pushing for expedited work permits for migrants. Watch this.
We're saying we must expedite work visas. It's just common sense. Thousands of jobs are available to be filled.
What we want is the federal government to step out of the way of employers who want to hire individuals who are trying to get access to work and help get them access to work as expediently as possible.
Yeah, he echoed that again today, especially given that story about the police officers and firefighter jobs going to non-citizens. Like, let's get them moving in the workplace. That means, Stephen, they'll never leave. They're going to say they can't be deported, et cetera, et cetera. So enmeshing them in American culture, this was the plan all along.
Oh, first of all, we've entered a brave new world now where in the not-too-distant future, illegal aliens will be arresting American citizens. That is the world that we are entering right now. And all this talk about the federal government has to get out of the way and let these illegals work. The federal government's job is to keep illegal aliens from working. Joe Biden is printing work permits like it's a monopoly money factory. Joe Biden and Senate Democrats, their bill in the Senate, what would it have done? It would have made it easier to give work permits to so-called asylum seekers who are in truth, of course, just illegal aliens. That's the entire strategy. Get them in, get them work permits, goodbye American workers.
And now you stated it better than I did, Stephen. People break the law coming into the country, lie about being a refugee or you know, on asylee, and then they end up getting a job to arrest Americans. Thank you for stating it that way.
Welcome to the local police department. Your job is to go arrest an American citizen. And by the way, Laura, what are those American citizens going to be arrested for in the future? With our new censorship regime, they're going to be arrested for protesting illegal immigration. Mark it down here. There will be, in blue cities, illegal aliens arresting Americans for the crime of protesting illegal immigration.
I just hate speech in general. Stephen, great to see you.